get that going real quick. Okay, I think we're recording. Okay, so like I said, my name is Lizzie Kitchens. I'm a Double Diamond with It Works. I've been with this company about 2.5 years now. I joined in September of 2014. So let's see, when I joined, we just moved back to my hometown. We had lived in Kenya, Africa for a couple of years with my husband and my daughter. We had just moved back to my hometown, and my husband is a teacher, and I desperately wanted to stay home with my little girl, my little 1-year-old. But as most of you know, teachers don't make enough money. They should make more money. So I told my husband, I was like, look, even if we just have to eat like saltine crackers and ramen noodles every single day, I don't care. Like, I want to stay home. So that's how bad I wanted it. But I knew realistically we were trying to buy a house. We were trying, we weren't definitely living modestly, but even living modestly, it just wasn't enough money. So I was searching for something. I was hoping to find something that I could bring Ezra, my little girl, to, or, that I wouldn't have to be away from her a lot. But I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything that really fit what I wanted. And I'm actually a graphic designer. I went to school for that, and I have an art degree. But I was kind of using that as a last resort because it was really stressful for me. Like, it takes a lot of time. If you have done any kind of work like that, like, it really takes a lot of time to be able to make good money. Like, people want graphic design work and they want it like right away, and they don't have any idea that, like, a logo or whatever they're looking for, it may take hours, but they don't see it that way. So anyway, it was just kind of a field that I was hoping I could kind of get out of and just do it for fun and just do it when I wanted to. So I kept seeing my friend from high school post about how she got to stay home with her little boy, and she could make money. And she kept posting pictures of them, like, eating frozen yogurt and with her friends and, like, doing all these things. And she had her son with her, and she's like, oh, this is so fun. I get to make money while I do this. And so I knew nothing about marketing. I knew nothing about how it works. All I knew was that Chelsea was getting to stay home with Carter, and I wanted that. So I reached out to her, and I just asked her, I was like, look, what is this? Like, I know nothing about sales. I know nothing about network marketing, but I'm interested because I want what you have. So she just answered my questions, and we talked back and forth for probably a month. And I was just real hesitant. I was just like, do I really want to do this? Because I didn't want to start something and then not go full force with it. Like, I thought, I'm going to do this. Like, I really want to do this right. Like, I don't want to just halfway commit. Like, I really want to be sure before I get started. So she said, look, a couple of people are coming over to my house tonight to try a wrap. Why don't you just come and just try the wrap, because I've never tried the products before, and just see what you think. So I came, I tried the wrap, and I was shocked at how well it worked. Like I said, I had my daughter about a year before that, so my tummy did not look the same that it used to. I had mommy stretch marks. My stomach just looked a lot different, and if you've had a kid, you probably can relate to that. But I wore the wrap for 45 minutes. You can mute yourself if... looks like everybody's muted. Okay. So I only wore the wrap for 45 minutes, and when I took it off, I was blown away at my results. When I saw the before and after picture next to each other, I was like, okay, this wrap actually works, and I want this product. And if I want this product, other people are going to want it too. So I decided to join that night. That was the last day of September in 2014. So the next month, I signed a couple customers, but I didn't do like a ton. We bought a house, we moved into our new house. So I was like really focused on my own personal life. Then the next month, November, I decided, okay, I'm going to really take this seriously. So that month I promoted to Ruby, which Ruby's average about $500 a month. And let me back up and say, like, when I first joined, my goal was to make $300 a month. And that was really all I thought I'd ever be able to make. And I thought, you know what, if I can do $300 a month, that'd at least put a chunk, like a dent in our groceries, and that would be huge for our family. So that was my goal. Well, I did that within my very first month. By selling the wraps that I had on hand and with my commission check, I made $300 my very first month. And then the second month, I promoted to Ruby, which we're going to talk more about what that means later. But they average about $500 a month. The next month, I promoted to Emerald, which averages about $900 a month. Then the next month, I was really close to promoting to Diamond, but I didn't quite make it. Which ended up being a blessing in disguise because the month after that, they rolled out double good bonuses, which our company is kind of known for doing these huge bonuses. And the goal of our company is to get people out of debt. And that's why it's called a good bonus, GOOD, get out of debt. So our CEO announced that he was doing this double good bonus. And what that meant was anybody who promoted to Diamond, the level Diamond in January was going to get a $20,000 bonus on top of their commissions. And that $20,000 is paid out over 2 years. So I'm actually still being paid on that bonus. I think this month is actually my very last month to get paid on that bonus. But so so it was like an $800 added to my check every single month for 25 months. So that was amazing. Like I was in shock. I could not believe that that our family had found like that kind of success with this business. You know, I just wanted $300 a month. I had no idea like we could actually, you know, so I could surpass my husband's income or double our household income or triple it. Like I was in shock. And I know I keep saying that, but I really was. Like there was times where I was like speechless. 2 months down the road from that in March, I promoted the next level, double Diamond, and I earned a $30,000 bonus. So then that was $50,000 total in bonuses, plus double Diamond's average between like about $4,000 a month is about the average. So I'm telling you all that to say, first of all, my husband and I give all of the glory to God for that success. It was a blessing that he brought this opportunity to us. It was a blessing from him that he blessed it. It took a lot of hard work, but I'm telling you all this to tell you that it is doable. So whatever it is that you are looking for, whether it's to make $200 or $300 a month, whether it's to replace your full-time income, whether it's to maybe you want to stay home with your kids, whatever your reason is, it is doable with this company. And we've been doing this for, you know, close to 3 years now. And if there was a catch, I'd know about it by now. And I certainly wouldn't be bringing my friends, my close friends, my family into this business if it wasn't something that I truly believed in. So we're just so grateful for this opportunity. And so I just really do feel like it's my duty just to share that with other people and, you know, help them receive those same kind of blessings. So anyway, that's my story. And I would love for Kelsey just to hop on and share her story too. She's a Diamond. We've become best friends through this company. We didn't know each other before. And she actually signed with a friend of mine, Aubrey, who I also didn't know before this company. That's another great thing about this is some of my very best friends, like Belle on here, we met through Instagram. And today is actually her 1-year anniversary at Works, and she's rocking it. We would have never known each other. Tawny, I met her through Instagram. Like all these people that I would have never known outside of this business. So, and now Kelsey, she just lives down the street from me, and she has boys the same age as my girls, and they're best friends, and we get to hang out all the time, and it's super fun. So, and she, poor thing, just had her wisdom teeth cut out. So, I'm making her speak on this video, and she, hopefully, it's not hurting her too bad, but. You can take the floor, girlfriend.
Okay. As Lizzie said, the reason my cheek looks ridiculous right now is because I just got my wisdom teeth cut out on Monday. So I don't normally look like this. Okay.
You look cute.
So I'll just share my story. I joined in July of 2015. So it's been a little over a year since I've been with the business. And I had 9 people ask me to join before I finally took the leap and did it. And it was funny. It was 9 people over the course of 9 months. So every month for 9 months, one person would message me on Facebook or text me saying, I think you'd be so great at this business. And I would just either tell them no or ignore them. Most of the time I ignored them because I didn't really know what to say and I didn't want to hurt their feelings. So I finally got to the point where I was 9 months pregnant with our second child, and I was in school full time, and I was a server, and so I was only able to serve on the weekends. And if you've ever been a server, or if you are one now, they don't make much money, especially if you're only working 2 days a week. And so the only reason I served was because that was the most flexible thing to go with my school schedule. And so I had used all of my financial aid that I had been getting, and I had used all my checking, like everything in my checking account, and I was starting to blow through my whole entire savings account. And so I was like, we have got to do something. And so what I did was I went to the first person who asked me to join, stalked her on Instagram, found her website, and signed up. I didn't even know how anything worked. I had never tried a single product. I actually got fired from a job at Canukins for not being able to sell $10 rewards cards. And I wasn't even worried about not being able to sell. I just knew that I saw people making tons of money and they were working from home. And I was like, well, I'm about to go on maternity leave anyway, so I might as well give it a shot. So I found out it was $99 to join, and I did not have the money to join. So what I did was I put it on my credit card, like I had been putting a lot of things on. And I actually threw a wrap party 2 weeks in. So it was literally 2 weeks after I had my son and had a C-section. So I was still recovering, and it was very, very hard on my body. So I had a wrap party, and 8 people showed up, and I sold all the wraps that came in my kit plus 4 more. And I earned my initial investment back, and plus I made an extra $75 because I think I gave one of the wraps away for free. And so within 2 hours, that was like my first aha moment with the business. Within 2 hours, I had made $175. And that was something that would normally take me 2 weekends of serving to make. And my serving shifts were anywhere from 8 to 12 hours long. So that was my first, like, holy cow, this is amazing. So then after that, I just started posting, and I really use social media a lot. So I started posting on Facebook and Instagram and adding people and just talking to people I already knew. And my husband, actually forgot to tell y'all this. My husband was a very big skeptic, and he would always see It Works stuff pop up on his newsfeed, and he despised it. Like, he just thought it was annoying. And so the night that I told him I signed up, he laughed at me, and I was like, how dare you laugh at me? I'm like, we don't have any money. And he was like, I just can't believe you're doing it. You're just going to be just like all the other people. And I was like, whatever. So I let that, like, fuel my fire. So when I started posting, I think it was a big deal for me to start posting unlike anything I had ever seen. I wanted to make sure it was very personal and let people get to know me rather than see this black and green stuff that they had been used to seeing. And I think that was really important. Okay, so where was I? So he laughed. I let that fuel my fire. And then a few months in, so I joined at the very end of July. And on December 31st of 2015, I went Ruby. So I double promoted. I went executive to Ruby, not 1 month. And like Lizzie said, Rubies earn an average of $500 a month in commissions. And we actually get paid in 4 different ways. So we get wraps at a discounted price where every time we buy a box of 4, we're going to make a $40 profit. That's one way we get paid. The second way is commissions. So we make 15% of our loyal customers' orders. The third way is my favorite. It's fast start bonuses. So every time you help someone join your team as a distributor and they get their first 2 customers within 30 days. So let's say Emily joins your team and her mom orders hair, skin, and nails, and her best friend orders a box of wraps. You get a $100 bonus. And then the last way we get paid were like the bonuses that Lizzie was telling you about earlier. So when I went Ruby in December, I decided to sign my husband up too as a distributor. And so we started working the business together, and in March of last year, 2016, so 3 months after I went Ruby, I double promoted from Ruby to Emerald and then from Emerald to Diamond. So my husband earned a $2,000 bonus and I earned $22,000 in bonuses, making it 24 altogether. And so those were paid out over several months also. But when we joined, when we joined, I was hoping for an extra $800 a month because that was what I made as a server. And I figured if I could make $800, then it would be the exact same as before, but instead of leaving my kids all the time, I would be able to stay home with them. And so whenever we got that bonus, that was an extra $1,200 a month for the first 4 months, and then $800 a month for the next year or 2 years or whatever. I don't want to do the math right now, sorry. But it was a huge jump, okay? And it was so much more than I ever expected. And so when Shane went Emerald, Emerald's average about $1,000 a month. And then when I went Diamond, I was averaging about $2,000 a month. So I'm a teacher. I teach math, 6th grade, and I bring home about $2,200 a month in my salary. I don't make that much money. And it pays me more than what I went to school for actually 5 years to get a degree in because I kept changing my major. And it just blows my mind that I literally use this and this to talk to people and meet new people and stay home with my kids and work from home. And I get paid almost $1,000 or more than something that I went to school for 4 years and got a bachelor's degree in. So this business has completely changed our lives, and we've been able to do so much more than we ever could, and we've been able to spend so much more time together than we ever have. So we are incredibly blessed. Okay, that's a little bit about my story. Now I just wanted to tell you about our steps to success. So our company made this little steps to success for us, and if you follow it every month, then your business is bound to grow. And so it's very, very simple. There's only 3 steps. So the first step is join. So when you join, you pay $99 to start your own business, which is incredible. Boutiques and business owners pay thousands of dollars to start their own business, and we only have to pay $100. So that's crazy, but it's awesome. So when you join, you get a free box of wraps in your kit. So that's basically like you're joining for free anyway, because you sell each wrap in that box for $25 and you make your initial investment back. If you don't want to sell those wraps, you can use them for yourself and show people your results, and that's going to make them want to be your customer or join your team anyway. So either way, it's a win-win for you. But in your business builder kit, you also get marketing materials and Blitz cards, which are coupons you can put your information on, and just stuff to help you get started. And then the second step is to find 4 loyal customers within your first 30 days. So what I like to tell people is, if you could think of 4 people you would call if something amazing happened in your life, who would those 4 people be? So for me, it was my stepmom, my mom, my mother-in-law, and my grandma. So I knew right off the bat to call them. So as soon as I joined, I called them and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I do know that my first goal is to sign 4 loyal customers. Can you support me? And of course they were like, yeah, because they knew why I was doing it. They knew I was doing it for my family. And so it is so easy to sign loyal customers because we have this amazing loyal customer program. So let me tell you just a tad bit about it. So we have products for everyone of every age, and you can buy them at retail cost, or you can sign up as a loyal customer, and all that means is you're going to agree to try a product for the next 2 months. It doesn't have to be the same product, and you get to pick which date that you order your product, and you're going to get 40% off instead of paying retail price, get free shipping after the 3rd month, and if they stay a loyal customer for 6 months, they get a $50 shopping spree. If they stay a loyal customer for 12 months, they get a $150 shopping spree. So my dad just actually used $252 in perks points because he's been a loyal customer for so long. So it's really, really great, and those are all the really great benefits. So it's really simple and easy for us to sign loyal customers because it's such a great deal. And then the third step in our steps of success is to find 3 people to join your team as distributors. So it does take a little bit more time sometimes to sign distributors than it does customers, but as long as you're being personal and you're being consistent and you're learning from top leaders and taking advice from people, then it's bound to happen. So Lizzie's going to tell you a little bit more.
Thank you, Kelsey. Okay, so third step is signing those 3 distributors. And like she said, every time you sign a distributor, you have the opportunity to earn $100. So what I was talking about, everybody has the opportunity to earn at least $500 a month with this business. And that is by going Ruby. And you heard me and Kelsey both talk about going Ruby. So I'm going to show you, actually I should screen share this with y'all. But this is a Ruby chart. Okay, so say you ask your mom, your best friend, your coworker, and then your mom goes out and signs her coworker and her best friend. That fills up your Ruby chart. So that's how doable it is. And sorry I spilled coffee on mine. So Ruby's average about $500 a month. That's pretty life-changing. And it's really simple. You know, really our business, like basically the more people that you help, the more you're going to get compensated. So that's one thing that I love about this business. The more people that you help on your team, the more you're going to get compensated. So a Ruby chart just consists of 5 people on your team. And you don't have to sign all those people. Like I said, you can have, some of the people you signing people. But say, for instance, you did sign all 5 of these people. You signed every one of those people, you're going to get the opportunity to earn a fast start bonus off of each of them. That would be $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 that you could earn off of just helping them get started and getting their first 2 loyal customers. And that's on top of the commissions that you would make as their leader. And so a lot of people are really scared about this business because they're scared of sales, but I don't consider myself a salesperson. I consider myself more sharing products that I love. I think the Zoom is about to cut us off. We only have 30 minutes on here, but I'm really grateful for all of y'all hopping on here, and I hope that this was helpful. And you can reach out to the person that sent you the link to this video, and we can help get you started if you're ready today, or answer any more questions that you guys have. What I'll do is I'll jump back on the same Zoom. So if you're still on here and you say, hey, I really still have some more questions, or I want to hear more, I'll jump back on the same Zoom number as soon as this ends, and y'all can hop on too and ask any questions that you'd like to. So it was so good to meet all of y'all, and I hope y'all have a great night. And anybody who wants to jump on the same Zoom, we'll see y'all in a minute.